I don't know whether you are following. You get the 12.5355617 minus 112, 12 million. Have you substituted? You get me? Are we together with you?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Sir, the auditor,
Yes.
assessed expenditure worth 12.556 million. 12,556 million. Is that correct? Now, of the amount assessed, one activity was fully implemented, which was for 120 million. And that activity of 100 million is a development activity, is your entire development budget. I don't know for what, I don't want to interrogate. So that was fully, so we can, from the word, go from the 105.56, knock off 120. Is that correct? That is for an activity that was fully implemented. What does it give us? What does it give us? Because I want to be quick with you. What does it give us? Give us 436. Was money given to you, you get me, for activity that we are now partially implemented? For output, it's output. For an output that we are partially implemented. Now, 3 outputs we are now talking about with 38 activities worth 12 point, you get me, 12.436, 12,436 were partially implemented. Is that correct? Okay? Now, I want a difference, please, of the amount of money. You've done the substitution minus this 12.456. Is there a difference? Whether negative or positive, you just get me the difference. Are you with me? Because I'm intent to be very quick. You get what I'm doing?
Honorable Chair, the accounting officer seemed to be totally off. I wanted to inquire from him, for you, what did you come to respond to?
No, this one they've written.
He seemed not to be agreeing with what you are reading, Honorable Chair.
No,
I've been observing him seriously, but he seemed to be lost.
He doesn't need to agree. I'm reading figures that that are in the audit reports. Do you get? I know what you want to refer to, but just hold on a minute. I want you to get my logic. You are the math person. I got your total utilized activity budget, which is 12,556,173,605. Okay? I knock off 120 for a fully implemented what? Activity. I remain with the balance. What is the balance, sir? I want these figures very quickly. Yes, ma'am, you've done the balance? We are not seeing these figures. Can you get me a pen? You mentioned them, the clerk will take it. They are 12.336 billion. Now, that is for other 3 outputs. Other 3 outputs. But within the 3 outputs, you understand me, they are the total of 38 activities. Okay? With the total of activities, and they were worth it. You are now not seeing Isma, I want you to get that figure for me. They were worth a total of 0.436173660. I want you to substitute this figure from the other one. You get what I mean? What do you get? Eh? Whether negative or positive. Negative? In terms of million. That is 100 million. You get me? You have a difference there of 100 million. Now, that difference of 100 million is between money you've said, which you got 2555, fully implemented this. Already there we notice 100 million difference. And says was partially implemented. Out of the 38 the entity fully implemented 34, partially implemented 3 activities, and 1 activity was not implemented, as summarized in the table below. Partially implemented activities, human capital, 5,500, negatively affected. Unimplemented activity, that's the amount of money. Okay? For salary. Now, these figures you are quoting for me that mount to 1.4. And when I go to Appendix 2, which are for 3 activities, you get me? That's why when you add those 2 figures, you have 100 million to show me where you put it. It is as simple as that, and I've not seen it here in your explanation. They are not a diverted amount of money. It is an amount of money. You've got to tell me where you put it. It is as simple as that, and you did not respond to it here. You got me? I've seen what you've written here. What you've written here is a duplication of the 1.4. And it's not in your trial balance. It's not a diversion. It's not a mischarge. Where is it? It's for money that was partially implemented and you can't account for it. Okay? It is as simple as that, and we go. You have no explanation. As I told you, I send you to CID. The 2 of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Have you followed my logic?
I have followed.
Yes.
I have followed your logic, and I've also been comparing it with the explanation we got from Appendix 1, on Appendix 1 from the auditor. Appendix 1, which is actually being used to generate Table 4 and Table 5. Now, the auditor presented the Appendix 1 into a more detailed, which was able to pick these unfunded, rather partially implemented and fully implemented activities, and even the unimplemented activity. The unimplemented activity is shown in Table 4, I think that's Table 5, and the partially implemented activities were also detailed.
Yeah,
now,
sir, I told you I'll deal with you for only 10 minutes.
Yes.
Even if you look at Appendix 1, okay? You get it?
Yes.
You have total 4343. And you look at 436, and you look at It's the same figure, 436. But when you compare that with 120 and the 55, there is 100 million. It is as simple as that. That's money that got legs from you, and you cannot explain its whereabouts. You have only 2 minutes. Even these ones did not see that, but I'd seen it.
Because from here, we are able to see what culminates into a total of partially implemented activities. Now, when activities are partially implemented, that means the money is not spent to 100%. So, these totals have been provided in that table.
Sir, you are delaying me. I've added you the total of amount of money you utilized. I've given you the one activity which you fully implemented. Then the rest of the monies are detailed in the detail as per Appendix 2. The difference between that is the 100 million, which are not in your books of accounts, they are not in NANI, they are not anywhere, but this money was spent. Have you got my argument, sir?
Excuse me, Chair.
Either you had to show me, that's why I told you from the word go, either you had to show me you had a mischarge or a diversion. Failure which you have failed is that you embezzled that money.
Chair, when we contacted the...
No, not the auditor. These are yours. Forget about the auditor. He did his job. He's the one who gave me these figures. I've not read any figure that I've manufactured anywhere. They are within the Auditor General's report. So forget about, have I manufactured a figure anywhere? Every figure I've read is within the Auditor General's report. And I've told you, when I read there, I say 100 million, where is it? And which money is not in your books of accounts? You are very smart, thinking you will hide all the diversions and partially implement things, and we will never see it. You know, when you see me winding up my books, is that I need another entity.
Yeah, if you look at this Appendix 1, the unimplemented activity is for the wage.
We are past that. I've approved it.
The
It is for the
partially-
wage. The 9005 is for the wage. I've approved it. Those other small monies you've written, I've approved it. You okay? I'm telling you, press for me the 100 million between the fully implemented, the money utilized, and the money for the partial implemented. There is a difference of 100 million. Where is it? And I've used them to add these minuses. And I know in their books of account, I have not seen it. I can even give you 2 minutes to recompose yourself.
Chair.
Yes?
Through you, Chair, I would suggest that the accounting officer may have issues, but then he has with him the accountant who knows figures.
He is the accountant.
Oh, no, the doctor is not an accountant.
No, this one
Okay,
is an accountant.
okay.
Chair, in 2 minutes, can I see clarification from what the auditors have seen? Because I don't
Even
have
the auditor who audited you is not here.
No, you seem to concur with them, but Me, when I contacted the auditor who audited.
No, forget about the auditor who audited. I've read you his or her figures.
Okay, he defended.
No, he
his
can't
figures,
defend
like
even
what
the
he
auditors
gave
at this level. By the way, I can only query him for clarification. He doesn't answer for you. Have you seen the logic?
I've seen, but it seems we are not making any headway. Why can't we sustain the query? And
No, I'm not sustaining the query. Yes, we are giving you the last 2 or 3 minutes.
The 12.4 billion is for fully implemented activities, which are 34, and partial implemented activities. Because that was the money which was spent.
Honorable colleagues, I've had a go at this, sir. Where you're taking us, don't lead in any way. Doctor, don't explain. The two of you report to a CID for loss of 100 million. Meeting adjourned. They can pay now? Yeah, you will clear. The rest is beyond me, and there you go. And meeting adjourned. So, handle. Can we have Masaka? And I save my voice from conducting that referral because it is our home area, having the trouble. Get Masaka here. You have done with his taking charge.